So I'm going to show you how to remove a 1998 Lexus LS400 bumper, rear bumper. I think it's the same for a 98, 99, and a 2000. I don't know about the previous models, but what I have here is a 1998. So in theory, it should all be kind of similar, but I'm going to show you real quick on how to remove this rear bumper. A couple of tools that you might need are a panel popper, maybe like a couple of different panel poppers, some good old-fashioned pliers, a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver. You're going to need a 4mm Allen key, and then something with a magnet to help you get some of the bolts out on the back of the bumper. And then I have a flex head ratchet with a 10mm socket. It's not required, but it definitely helps with one of the bolts on the sides. Maybe you could use a wrench, or you could remove the wheel if that is up to you. And then of course I have an electric ratchet with a 10mm on it. You're going to have a screw going in towards the rear of the bumper. Let me see if I can get a better angle on that. You're going to need to remove that screw. That's going to be the 4mm Allen. And then you got a nut. You got a stud right here with a 10mm nut on the back that you're going to remove. That's where that flex head ratchet is going to come in handy. And then you got two bolts coming into the bumper, and then you got two studs going into towards the front of the vehicle that you remove two nuts out of the trunk. And then at the bottom of the bumper, you're going to have these clips. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you got 4 clips at the very bottom of your rear bumper, and then you got these screw push pins. You got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure if you need to remove those or not, but I'm going to go ahead into, because it looks like it's actually mounted to the spare wheel well. So, and then if we go on top, of course you're going to have to remove this side of the trunk. The trunk coverings to gain access to those 2 bolts right there. And then you're going to remove this little trim piece to gain access to the bolts that are going to be right here. There's about, I think there's 6, maybe 5 studs going to the front of the vehicle with 10mm nuts. And then of course it's the same on this side. So you got a 4mm, already started loosening down, 4mm Allen screw right there. You're going to have your nut. You can see the stud right there. You're going to have your nut on that stud. It's a 10mm. And then the 4 pins at the very bottom. And then in theory, this whole thing should come out. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this right rear 4mm Allen bolt with my Allen wrench. Came right out. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this 10mm flex head ratchet. And I'm going to go ahead and remove this nut right here that's on the back of this bumper. And there it is. Okay, for these bottom push pins, there are, on this vehicle, I don't know about other vehicles, but they have these specific push pins where they actually got a thread inside of the push pin, which is kind of annoying because you gotta get some pliers and then you get it on the head of these clips, and then you just slowly turn them until you could just pop them out. Or you could just risk actually breaking them, popping them out if you want to replace them with new ones, which I might do, but again, it's kind of a hard angle to break them all. So let me go ahead and get under here. Yep, I'm just going to be grabbing the head of this and slowly turning it. And sometimes when you're doing this, it might not come out. Sometimes the thread strip, so you might just actually have to just break them. That one came out whole, and this one's going to be a little challenging because the exhaust tip is right below it, so I might just have to get in here and just kind of work it out, which looks like it's working, so there we go. So for working on the bottom part of the rear bumper, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 of these little plastic clips. I don't have much luck with these. They are a Phillips head clips. This is of course an older vehicle, so the mechanisms of these clips don't actually work no more. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and just bust this clip, this clip, and this clip. These two at the end are just kind of just pretending to be useful. So I'm gonna just try to just remove these 3 and see if that works. So let me go ahead and see if I can bust these. And there it goes. So yeah, once you got 1, 2, 3, the 3 middle ones out, you can see this whole bottom rear of this bumper now flexes and is disconnected from the spare tire wheel well. First step is going to be actually removing this trim piece for the actual latch for the trunk. So this kind of just pops out. You kind of just, well, first, oh yeah, you can see it already is coming out. First, you probably want to remove these clips right here. So there's going to be one. Mine's missing, but probably another one right there. And then 2 more on this side. So let me go ahead and remove these clips. Okay, that's a lot better. I didn't realize my camera lens was dirty, my GoPro lens. But let's go ahead and remove, let's go ahead and remove this clip right here. ran away. Oh, it's right here. Okay, let me get this other clip on this other side. And here it is. So that's 2. And then now this whole thing should, let me turn this off. This whole thing should just kind of pop out. Mine came off pretty easily. So once you got this trim piece removed, I'm going to go ahead and work on this right side first. So I'm going to go ahead and just lift up this carpet, kind of just fold it over, and then this little cardboard piece, flip it over. This is where your jack kit is. And then now we're going to go ahead and just remove this little carpet piece. I don't know what the name is, but you can see on this specific model though that I actually have a little jack kit, like little toolbox kit. And now I don't know if everybody has this or not, but mine does. But all you gotta do is simply just take it out, set it to the side, and then this should just pop right off. Mine came off pretty easily. I don't know why, but maybe yours will be a little bit more secured in there. So give it a nice, good, firm pull on this. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one clip. Once you got this removed, this whole thing should pop off. You can see there's like a little hook right here. You might be able to get a good grip on it and lift it up above it. It comes, grab from the bottom. There we go. And then now it just kind of comes right out. So I'm gonna go ahead and just toss it to the side. And now you can see there is 2 bolts right here that go to the bumper. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those 2. And you can see there is 2 more nuts right here on these studs that I was saying that went right here. It goes on the 2 studs on the bumper that goes toward the front. There's those 2 nuts that are securing it to the frame. And 4. So now we got the right side completely unbolted. So for this left side, it should be mostly the same. And that is 3. So now that is it for the left side. So if you want to go ahead and just lift it up on your carpet, kind of fold it over. And then there's going to be this plastic, not plastic, this another little carpet trim piece right here. But you can see there's 1, 2, 3, and I'm missing that one. Remove that clip, remove that clip, go ahead and remove that clip, and then now this piece should come right off. And then what that does is it should expose these nuts that are right there in between, or in these nicely placed, well thought circles. to gain access to these nuts. So there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's going to be 6 of these. This is where that magnet will come in handy. So when you finish loosening the nuts, you can just stick the magnet in there, get the nut, or if it drops, then maybe you get some pliers in there and get them out. So let me go ahead and remove these 6 nuts. Once you got your external bottom and side hardware off, same thing on the other side, and then your interior 4 bolts and nuts, your bolts over here and nuts over here, and then your 6 nuts on top, then this whole thing should now plop off. If it's going to go ahead and so you're just going to go ahead and give it a nice firm push to the rear, and you can see it's already coming off. So I'm gonna go ahead and support this side real quick and do the same thing. I already know it's gonna fall. So give it a good little wiggle. You got some dirt stuck in there, so it's gonna give you a little bit of trouble. And there it is. Probably want 2 people to help you so it doesn't drop like that. But I hope it was useful. I hope that your journey with your LS goes well. And I'll be definitely making more how-to videos and removing parts on this vehicle. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.